that building in the distance on the other side of the red pickup truck, it's a Verizon corporate store. Not just a dealer, but actual Verizon store. Like, you cannot see the name, it's behind that tree. But this little town is kind of like a bit funny because alright, sorry, I was trying to increase the scale, but yeah, I'm sitting here under this tree because this is Battle Creek, Michigan, and some places are open for dining. Like, I went to Starbucks. Starbucks is, you know, you can sit inside. Nobody's wearing any masks except the employees. But I was wearing my mask until I sat down. I do believe in this stuff, and but some people say that when you get vaccinated, the government controls you. And actually, I noticed that, yeah, now I try to cross the street only on the green light, and when I make left turns in my semi-truck, for some reason I stop and I yield to people coming straight at me. So there might be some truth, you know, to this vaccine / government control theory. And I do tend to wear my mask everywhere. So there might be something in that vaccine, you know. No, it's all BS. Don't go all crazy on me here. Nothing wrong with these vaccines. And by the way, I got my second shot, and just like the first time, on the second day, it felt like I hit a brick. I hit a brick wall. See this? So this spot, that part of the shoulder really hurt. Like, as if, you know, you walk in your apartment and you just hit something with your shoulder, like a sharp corner of a furniture. Where is all this wind is coming from? I'm sorry. It's really hard to hear me now because of the wind. Okay, hold on. You see that flag over there? And why we're not in focus, I wonder. Man. Something is going on with this phone. Alright, I switched to the front view, and I'm using my iPhone, and it always creates this weird face coloring. So anyway, like I was saying, some places here they don't allow people in, and Starbucks was open. I went to McDonald's, had some high protein lunch, you know, just meat, no bread, no nothing. And I always like to see the surprised look on their faces, you know, when you say what you want, like, can I get 10 beef patties? And they're looking at you like, is this guy for real, you know? But they were quite good. I couldn't finish the last one, I'm sorry. But these guys over here, basically yesterday what happened is that, why am I all of a sudden at Verizon, right? So because I do have, my main phone is Rogers Canada, which works perfectly fine in US, but my second phone, and that's an iPhone, the one I'm using now to film, but my second phone is Verizon, and this is S9 Samsung Android, right? And I do like it, because I still not quite happy, not 100% happy with iPhone, you know, because many things you have to do different compared to Android, and I'm more used to Android devices. And so one thing that frustrates me about the Verizon, and actually one of the main reasons, no, two main reasons why I have a second phone, is because this phone works in more places than my Rogers Canadian phone, which when I'm in the States, it switches to AT&T. And as you might know, AT&T works pretty good in big cities, but once you are somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like somewhere in Iowa or Nebraska, quite often there's no signal. Not only you cannot make a call, but you cannot send and receive email. And so that's why I have a Verizon phone, kind of like as a backup phone. And also I'm using that Verizon tablet. It's also Samsung. I'm using it for Google Maps, basically for navigation and for my e-log. Again, because Verizon, they're not paying me for this, but I'm just, you know, I tried all kinds of carriers and cell signal providers, and I can say that I find more luck as a trucker with Verizon. Okay, it's not perfect. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it doesn't work, but it's more consistent, you know, especially if you have to have the ability to make calls or email or send emails all over US. And even works in Canada, but in Canada they don't give you too much data, but that's why I have my main phone is Canadian phone, because I'm based in Canada. But the reason why I called them yesterday, I called customer service because my hotspot, because of the hotspot, they only gave me 20 gigabyte hotspot, even though the actual rate plan is called unlimited. But yeah, it's unlimited. You can watch movies as much as you want on your phone. But why would I want to do that on this tiny baby screen when I have a perfectly fine 16-inch MacBook, right? 16-inch. So I like watching movies on a bigger screen. Call me crazy, and you know, I do everything on my laptop. I'm not a phone person. I just like the bigger screen. You know, the more real estate, the better. And so I use a lot of hotspot when I'm in the States. And of course, as you know, I'm a YouTuber. I constantly create content, so I need high speed, because my videos tend to be anywhere between 2 and 4 gigabytes in size. And of course I can find, you know, free Wi-Fi like at Starbucks or McDonald's, but quite often it's very slow. And when that situation occurs, I have to use my own hotspot to upload videos. And one trick I learned is that I can transfer. Basically, I do a video, right? Let's say I'm using my GoPro. I transfer the video into my laptop, and then I create the video where, you know, in iMovie, where I can add all kinds of effects and stuff like that. And then when I render the final video and I have the file, instead of uploading it through the hotspot, what I found I can do is just hook up the cable and transfer that file into my Verizon phone. And then on the phone I open the YouTube Studio, and I click the plus button, add the video, and I can just, you know, this way I don't use my hotspot. The problem with that is that it has no presets. Maybe I should look into that, but basically if I upload the video through my Samsung phone like that, then I have to still go to YouTube and copy and paste all my tags, you know, the video description, stuff like that. Whereas if I do it from the computer, each new video already has everything in there, right? So I only have to play with monetization and stuff like that. So I do like using the hotspot. And that's why I called them yesterday. I said, so why does my 20 gigabyte allowance always seems to end too fast? You know, like, yeah, I watch movies sometimes on Netflix and stuff like that, but you know, I know one movie can be 2-3 gigabytes, but still, you gotta watch like 5-6 movies, you know, full feature films, before your 20 gigabyte hotspot expires. But I watch like one movie and I upload one of my videos, and then next thing I know, I get a text message saying that you used up 95% of your hotspot allowance. And so that's why I called them. I said, okay, maybe now you guys have a is there a way to increase this 20 gigabytes? Like, can I make it, you know, maybe unlimited? I said, I you know, I'm a YouTube creator. I need to be able to use more than 20 gigabytes. And she asked me for my phone number. I had to try to remember that because I don't use that phone too often. And then she opened my account and she says, oh, you're on a very old plan. So what are you talking about? And she said, well, now we have all our new plans. If you go with unlimited on the new plan, like 5G, you get 30 gigabytes of a hotspot allowance. And I'm like, okay, I want that. How do I get that? And she says, you have to upgrade your phone because your phone is not eligible. It's not going to work with on a 5G network, right? And so I said, okay, so if I buy a new phone, and she says, oh, and you can get a trade-in. They have some deals where you can get a trade-in like $400 or $500 towards the new phone, you know. And so I was chatting online with one of their sales reps this morning, but she was taking too long. I was just trying to find out if this store here in Battle Creek has a stock of any phones where I can get a trade-in, like a $400 or $500 trade-in. And then I just went online to the Verizon website myself and started looking at all these different models and which phones were getting great reviews, you know, like good customer, a lot of stars, right? And so I found one model. These guys say they have it in stock, but because there's no, like the lobby is closed, you have to check in, and then they send you a text message when they're ready for you, and then you come in. So basically like 1 or 2 people can be inside. And when I checked in about an hour ago, he says, yeah, it's gonna take an hour. What car are you in? Where's your vehicle? I said, I'm in a semi-truck. I said, I parked it near Starbucks. I said, I just walked here, so I'll just wait. I said, I'll go grab something to eat. And so I went to McDonald's a couple of minutes away, had my lunch, and now I came back, and that's why I'm sitting under a tree in the middle of a shopping center in Battle Creek, Michigan. So hoping to get a new phone, get a trade-in, and just in case I brought the box. You see, this was S9 because it has a serial number here. But I don't have the charger anymore. I don't have the cable, but I do have the phone in perfect condition, and I love this. I want to get the same shell. I really like this. You know, it's very, very. It's very very convenient and very sturdy. So that's what's happening. So I checked into a hotel for 6 nights and basically killing time. Tomorrow I might go in my truck. I couldn't rent a car, so tomorrow I might go in my truck to that car museum not too far from here, and maybe that space and aviation museum. Yeah, this hotel is falling apart, but I did get a king-size bed and jacuzzi. Haven't tried it yet. The TV is super small, but the AC works. And the guy gave me a room. Okay, nobody stole my accordion. The guy gave me a room. I said, get me away from the freeway, because that's I-94. And he says, you want to see your truck from the window? I said, I don't care too much, but actually it was there. But now some guy pulled in with a you know, like a pickup truck with a trailer, and he parked like this across like 5 or 6 spaces right in the corner where I used to be. Hi. And so I did get the phone, and so what I got is I stopped at Panera Bread, got some did want to eat the sandwich, but there's nothing I could like. That's my favorite, turkey and avocado BLT. And I thought I'd be leaving my old phone there, but they're too busy. They're crazy busy, right? Because there's not enough people there. So the guy showed me how to transfer my contacts, and this one already lost all connection. Like the last thing I saw on this Samsung S9 was the receipt. The receipt, I paid 197 bucks in the store, and I saw the email says, you know, your Verizon receipt for all these goodies, because he also gave me like a screen protector. He gave me a thing like this, but that phone is bigger. And so I said, I thought you'd be taking out my SIM card. And he says, no, because that's a 5G phone. It comes with its own SIM card, right? And so the SIM card is here, but it's dead. But he transferred my number. And the phone I decided to go with is this. I had good luck with Samsung. So I'm switching to Samsung, but Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. Okay, and so that's my, yeah, it was a life-proof ocean-based plastic, designed specific for this specific phone. And turns out now they don't give you the charger. So you have to buy a charger separately. So the guy gave me this charger. He says it's no longer in the box. How nice. And then I don't know what is this. Oh, that's my screen protector. I'm guessing there's more than one in here. He just used one. So the phone was over $1,000 bucks, but it's equipment upgrade. Oh, but also what's cool is that this one is has 128 gigabyte of memory. Let me present to you Samsung S21 Ultra 5G. And it's so light, you know. And so they don't have 5G here. That's what the guy told me. But 5G network on Verizon is widely available, right? And so you see everything is working. I don't need this. I don't need Bluetooth. I don't need Wi-Fi. But anyway, so it's super nice screen, and I think it's pretty much the same. I never held it in my hand without the case, because this one is so unusual. When I took the case off, like I forgot how small this thing is, you know, this S9. But this one is bigger for sure. Like the screen seems a little bit wider, and it's a little bit longer, as you can see. And so that's why I couldn't use this. But what this one does, this one has a whole bunch of new features. Something about, because it has so many cameras in here. I think there was a director. I watched a couple of videos online about this. Basically, there's some cool video features specifically on this phone, where you can split the screen, you can show picture in picture right from the phone, you know, when you do it, so you don't have to do it on your computer. I think it's called Director or something. That's what the girl was showing in oh, I think it's over here. Yeah, you see video, and then you get all these over here. All these are all like 3 times, 10 times, man. And then it has so this is FHD. Yeah, it has much more features than my phone. And so I might use it actually because of those so many cool lenses here, right? I might use it Monday when I go to Eaton testing grounds. And of course it has, oh yeah, that's what she meant. So basically when you go here, like in the camera app, photo, and then there's more button, and then when you click on more, it has all this night, portrait. Okay, we had this before, portrait video, pro video, but it has this director's view. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. You see, like you can do picture in picture, see? And then over here I can switch, like when I'm recording, see it says tap these thumbnails, to change your field of view. And so you can do it immediately, and it'll also record my picture in picture. I like that, you know. So I can do an entire video with me in the corner, like I'm facing like this. Let's say I'm talking about something, right? And then you can see my face in here. And so this is something that Samsung came up with, something new, you know. See, director's view. Now how do I get out of here? No, I don't want this. No picture videos taken yet. Oh, okay, yeah. But I mean, that's just one thing that I watched videos online, you know, what phone to choose. But the main reason, of course, why I chose a 5G phone is because I want the 5G plan, right? And like I mentioned in the first part of this video, the new plans from Verizon, they give you 30 gigabytes of hotspot. Like it's unlimited, and when 5G is not available, it switches to 4G, of course. But I love Android, I'll be honest with you, more than iPhone, even though I'm a Mac guy, and my main computer, that's all I use for internet, is a MacBook Pro with 16-inch screen. And so the guy installed everything. He was super nice. It just I had to wait a long time, but I went and I had lunch, right? And when I came back, it was he said, oh, they were looking for you. I said, why didn't you send me a text message? The guy, I don't know, lost my phone. And then we spent like half an hour inside. All right, so we have this with no cables, so I'm guessing the cables will be in the... It's like amazing how now all these companies, they try to cut costs, right? Okay, what's in this little box in here? Is that the charger? The charging cable? No. Wait a second. Well, maybe it is. Oh, wow. These guys don't even do USB anymore. Like the full-size USB. It's this size. And I'm guessing this fits the phone. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna charge it fully, and then I'm gonna attempt to transfer my contacts and my and then reinstall the apps that I'm used to. Like, of course, here you don't have, but the screen is gorgeous. You don't have like tracker path, you know. I have to set up my email account on Google, see if there's any updates on Play Store. But yeah, let's see what kind of sounds they give you here, because I love, you know, to explore on the new phone, because of course every time you have a new phone, you can have some nice new sounds. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like this one. BOBTAIL, okay. Because you know they. So they have a section here called calm. So these are calm ringtones. It's pretty cool. So this would be useful for eternally stressed out people. Like if you're always stressed out, oh wow, so they all. And then there's a section called fun. Man, this thing definitely has quite a selection. And then has a retro, of course, 80s phone, arcade. Okay, I'll go with that. This one, I like this one. That sounds very futuristic. So anyway, you see, that just gives you an idea so how advanced this phone is. And so 5G, which switches automatically to 4G when there's no 5G available. Excellent camera. And this one has 128 gigabytes instead of even my iPhone has 64, so there's a lot of storage here. So it looks cool, you know. So it was time to upgrade, mostly again to get larger hotspot allowance, and of course 5G. You know, this is supposed to be faster, right? But it's not available in all areas. Pretty much, I'm guessing only in like large urban areas. Cool. Thanks for watching.